Very good. Well, we have our next segment coming up. We have a whole bunch of pools that we have going on right now. Very, very exciting times. One ad that I want to make. I will be starting our NBA One-A-Day, which we ran last year for the first time. So we'll be running that for free.
How'd we do that last year?
We had a great end to that last year. Our buddy Mark Petrogani was the overall winner of that.
Mark is just...
Yeah, he's been doing really well.
He's got some skill.
You were...
I'll have to bring him on one day.
Yeah. You know what his best thing is? The ponies. He is deadly with horses. He is.
Him and my mom need to get together.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and just to let everybody know, my mom owns a racehorse in the Kentucky Derby.
Yes, that is true.
Ask our buddy Greg Deneo.
Greg Deneo will tell you all about that for sure. So, there's a lot happening there. But, Rock, he goes by Rock, and his, without a doubt, he has money on that. And Porter, the other guy that's in there, he is a UFC connoisseur as well. So he has done quite well and made the metrics a couple of shekels. Without a doubt.
I would have told you to bet Khabib as well.
Yeah, Khabib was strong. I didn't lay anything on Khabib. I was expecting that number to come down. I thought a little bit more McGregor money would come in. So, but that said, we will be running the NBA One-A-Day. We just got to pick one, whether it's an against the spread or an over-under. And we do that every day.
Taking the Timberwolves.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Butler.
Taking the Timberwolves.
I love it.
Over-under on Jimmy Butler. Re-signing anywhere but the Clippers or the Nets.
I don't know. He could go to the Knicks. We could have been a Sixer. We could have been.
No, we talked about this.
I know.
Free agents don't go to Philly.
Yeah, I know. All right, fair enough. Well, one thing that we do have running right now is our NFL against the spread. It's the Super Contest. We model it off of the Super Contest out in the Westgate Casino in Las Vegas. And we pick 5 teams against the spread every week. And right now, our buddy Clay out in South Dakota. Again, Mark Petrogani, there he is, tied up at the top with 17. So they're 17 and 13 on the air, right? Are we?
Yeah.
This is week 6, right?
Yep.
Oh, no, so...
This is week 6, so 17 and 13. Yeah.
17 and 13, yeah.
I've gone 3-1, 3-1, 3. So, guess what we're going to do this week?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And right now, just between you and I, how about the metrics right now? Up 1 on you.
Doesn't make sense.
12 to 11.
This is what I mean. Like, my brain is in a blender. The
I
fact
understand.
that you have a better record picking the spread than me doesn't make sense. It's like if the Nazis won World War II.
Yes, that didn't happen, by the way.
Didn't happen.
It did not happen.
Yeah.
But that said, nonetheless, we got to make 5 picks. Dom, you want to go first, or would you like me to...
You go first.
You want me to go first? You're doing your thing over there?
No, I got him. I just want you to go first.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm going to go right back to the Monday night game that we just saw this past week. We saw Drew Brees just pass Peyton Manning for most yards passing and Brett Favre in the same game and almost hit 500 touchdown passes against a decent Washington Redskin team that just got abominated, whatever the word you want to use is.
Obliterated.
Obliterated. The Redskins come back home this week as 1.5-point favorites over a Carolina Panthers team that just pulled out the ultimate suck-out of suck-outs against those New York football Giants, hitting a 63-yarder to win the game. I'm going to roll with the Washington Redskins at home laying 1.5 points against Carolina. I am going to also, let me scroll down, you know who doesn't play defense anymore? The Minnesota Vikings.
Anybody.
They do not play defense.
Nobody plays defense. You know why? Because you sack a quarterback, it's a goddamn freaking penalty.
And one quarterback that would have parents to complain and file a lawsuit, that Josh Rosen. Sign me up for the Arizona Cardinals in Minnesota getting 10.5 points. I'll take the dog on that one. The Minnesota Vikings just don't play D, so I can't lay 10.5 points. I'll take them happily with the Josh Rosens. Here's another team that everybody forgot about, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ooh.
I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Who's your starter?
That would be that Jamias Winston.
Really?
I am rolling with the Jameis Winstons.
No more Fitzmagic?
No more Fitzmagic. He is back. He is in the Sam Bradford, Chase Daniel regime again. But I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The line's way too short here. 3.5 points. The Atlanta Falcons cannot win in the NFL with Dan Quinn at the helm.
No.
They will play very, very close, without a doubt. But they are decimated on defense, and they can't stop Cherokee High School at the moment. I'm going to roll Tampa Bay plus 3.5. The team that's fallen off the wagon. Give me the Denver Broncos.
Pick this game.
The Denver Broncos plus 7.5 points over the Los Angeles Rams. Here's a spoiler alert. The Rams cannot stop the run. They can outscore, They can outscore you, but the Rams cannot stop the run.
That's
Denver,
an over if I ever saw one.
definitely. I could not agree with you anymore. But in Denver, I think the Rams slow up a little bit. They've got 2 running backs in Lindsey and Freeman that can both attack that Rams front 7. I don't know if Denver wins it, but I think they keep it at least under a touchdown. So I'm going to roll that one. The Jacksonville Jaguars this week just met Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, and I think they come back and win in Big D. I don't know how Dallas scores on this team. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars laying 3.5 on the road in Big D. And those are my 5. Jacksonville, Denver, it's Tampa Bay, Arizona, and the Washington Redskins. Dom. Please.
I'd like to take this time to say a few words for Mr. Thursday Night. Mr. Thursday Night tragically passed away. He will no longer be with us. He lived a great life. I remember
He brought us lots of joy.
He brought us lots of joy when he went 5-0 last year. And then didn't win a single Thursday night game after that. Mr. Thursday Night went 0-3. At the start of this year, and tragically passed away from a heart attack.
That's funny. Very good.
So Mr. Thursday Night now is no more.
God, I remember when you won that 5th game in a row. Oh, God, Mr. Thursday. I got to find the audio of that and
the
play that.
The obnoxiousness that came out of me was
tremendous.
Insane.
Oh, it was palpable.
So yeah, Mr. Thursday Night, he's no more.
Oh, that's
unfortunately.
that's so sad.
So the Eagles are safe, so they'll probably win. Because if Mr. Thursday Night was here, Mr. Thursday Night would take the Eagles, but he's not, so they're probably going to win.
Well, we enjoyed Mr. Thursday. If anybody has any thoughts about Mr. Thursday Night, please feel free. Leave them down here for us. Any parting words?
So instead, we're going to go Mr. Sunday Afternoon.
Hey, he's back!
Mr. Sunday Afternoon's no better than Mr. Thursday Night. We're going to go down to South Beach.
Okay.
And we're taking those Dolphins plus 3.5 against your Chicago Bears.
Oh, okay. Those Khalil Macks.
Goes Khalil Macks. We're going to go all the way across the West Coast, take that 6.5-hour flight
frequent flyer
up to
miles.
Oakland.
Okay.
And we're going to take those Raiders plus 3.5 against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Who knows what the Seahawks are.
They almost gave the Rams a little bit.
Yeah. We're gonna join you with those Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I like that.
Getting 3.5 against your Falcons. Your Falcons stink.
They do, man. They so much offensive talent.
So much stink.
Yep.
Again, I hate the fact that we're on the same bandwidth.
I understand.
I'm taking the Denver Broncos plus 7.5.
Oh, no, this is bad for radio.
This is so bad for radio. This is bad radio.
No.
I mean,
okay.
If Mr. Thursday Night was here, he'd take the Rams.
Now, do you think
he would take the Rams minus 15.5.
Now, do you think the same thing about the Rams not stopping the run?
Yeah, the Rams can't.
Okay.
Rams can't stop anybody.
All right, fair enough.
And then our last game is going to be the Titans plus 2.5. We are going with all underdogs.
All dogs, right? Dogs have been hitting for real. 4
home dogs and 1 away dog.
Rams Denver opens up 53 on the total. It's down to 52.5. How about that?
Keep going down.
Very interesting.
Keep going down. So we're going to go with the Titans, the Broncos, the Buccaneers, the Raiders, and the Dolphins. All dogs.
Very, very interesting. We have 4 people left.
Just one more moment of silence for
Oh yeah, do your thing.
Okay, that's enough.
Thank you very much. We have 4 people left in the Eliminator pool right now.
How is that possible?
I know. It's something else. I think it's... let me see. We got my mom is definitely still in. Grady Barber, who's been a listener of the podcast. Who else do we have in there? We have my buddy Shad, a new friend to the family. And then another band director teacher, Mr. Walt Young. So we've got 4 left in. And we are super excited about that. We got Karen McShane checking in. Hey, Karen. And the baby is hungry. I guess you can hear him crying up there. We're going to get to him in just a few minutes. We're just going to try to finish this podcast out. And that's what we have happening right now. We're going to move right on. We've got our DraftKings lineups that we have coming up.
Stellar week from me last week after winning the week before. So, yeah. Right back on track.
Right back on track.
Right back on track. You want me to start?
Yeah, you can start this one. And this is all viewable on our website, metricsmayhem.com. If you go to the contest page, I'll have the stats up there, and they are updated weekly. So, Dom, take it away, buddy.
So, we are going to go to Denver, And we are going to go with Case Keenum because we said, LA Rams can't stop anybody.
Can't stop a nosebleed.
Can't stop a nosebleed. 5,500. That's a steal. That is a steal.
Okay.
Now we're going to cut a huge check to my man.
Right, the fatty.
My man, Melvin
Gordon. Yeah.
My man, Melvin's been on fire.
Yeah, he's been very, very good.
Number 3 running back in the league. 8,200 for Melvin Gordon. We're going to go Marshawn.
You're going beast mode.
We're going beast mode against his old team.
Oh yeah, nice,
against
nice
Seattle.
angle.
Guess what? They're giving him the ball in the 1.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt.
Apparently, because now 2 teams have screwed up. Because Seattle screwed up, obviously, in the Super Bowl, and then Oakland screwed up last week with David Carr throwing an interception on the 1.
Terrible.
Give it to Marshawn.
Like it.
Give it to beast mode.
That's a great pick. I like it. How much was he?
5,300. Not much.
That's a good pick.
Not much. We're gonna cut another big fat check to old Mr. Blondie himself up in New York on a short week against Jalen Mills. We're going to go with Odell Beckham.
Can't argue that, man.
With 7,800. I mean, the Eagles are going to be in trouble covering him.
Which is why I've got the Nnamdi jersey on. He's just a phone call away, people.
Yeah.
He's just a phone call away. How bad is Jalen Mills?
He's terrible.
Isn't he awful?
We could have signed Eric Reed. But no. We love Jalen Mills.
It's ridiculous.
Jalen Mills stands for the anthem. You can't
Mills
can't cover.
He's trash, man. He's so bad. Go ahead.
But then, since it's a Thursday night game, we're going to go right on the other side of the ball with Alshon Jeffrey.
Oh, very interesting.
Back and forth,
You like it over in that game?
I do like it over in that game. Short week, teams that don't have to travel that far. 5,900. I also like that price.
Wow, what do you think the total is? I got it right here. Take a guess.
53.
45. It opens at 45,
love that.
and it dropped to 44.
Really?
Yes, 77% of the tickets on the over right now. It's down to 44. I don't blame you. I think everybody does. Very interesting. Okay.
Then we're going to go with the speedster, Matt Ryan's new favorite target.
Okay.
Calvin Ridley.
Yep. Tampa Bay doesn't play no D.
Tampa definitely don't play no D.
Okay.
6,300 for Calvin Ridley. 4,400 for Kyle Rudolph.
Okay.
Tight end. Got to fill a tight end
Minnesota's they're playing Arizona this week, right?
Arizona stinks too. So why not? Mm-hmm. Why not? Then my flex, we're going to go with Gabriel.
Taylor Gabriel?
Taylor Gabriel.
Okay.
Yep, Chicago. Because we needed a $4,300 player. And he was it.
Okay,
and
I
then
like
we're
that.
going with the Stills in a division game against the Cincinnati Bengals, who I feel are going to come down to earth slightly.
The Bengals are coming down to earth a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And you just picked up Big Red, too, didn't you?
I needed a second quarterback.
What are your thoughts on Big Red, though? I mean,
he's got some weapons.
Are you going to start him this week?
No.
You have Russell Wilson,
I got
right?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. So not in a division game. I wouldn't start Big Red in a division.
All right.
But
Very
yeah,
interesting.
I do like Andy Dalton this year, though. He's got some weapons.
Okay.
It's just playing the Pittsburgh.
Just a division game, right?
Game.
Division game,
like
everybody
division
knows
games.
everybody.
Yeah, so we got Keenum, Gordon, Lynch, Beckham, Jeffrey, Ridley, Rudolph, Gabriel, and the Steelers.
Okay.
Solid team.
I like it
Probably
very
score
much.
38 points.
Yeah, that's very possible. We'll get into my DraftKings picks in a minute. But for right now, I'd like to send another shout out to our Matching Mayhem segment that we have going on. We just, over here at the Metrics, we just had our third. His name is Luke. He just joined the family. And I posed to Dom, if you were having another kid, you have to pick 3 names. So Dom has 3 names. This is for a boy.
This is for a boy.
Yeah, we said for a boy. That you would definitely not name your next son. So if you just have to match one. So if you have a name that you like to throw into the mix for a Matching Mayhem prize pack, please feel free to get that in. This porn music that's coming in right now means it's time for us to take another break. So we're going to have some decaf coffee over here and get ready for the Metrics DraftKings lineup. So stay tuned.